Hi guys, Shuki Diskin here again. Today we're looking at a CoolAutomation, a professional platform. We will look at unit diagnostics. So a quick overview of unit diagnostics. Here we can see the screen. We see that we have on the left some service checker information which we can select. We have over here a graph we will have over here with a timeline, and we can see we can select the dates we want. So in this case we will select the 9th of March, which we want to look at. We can select a range of dates, or we can select a date itself. So we're going to look at the 9th of March, and now we can see over here that we have from midnight till midnight. The gray area here means that the unit is off. Blue will mean the unit is on and cooling, and this means that the unit is on and heating, and therefore it's in orange. Now we will start adding information to look at. So let's start with the room temperature, or set point. So our set point is 28 degrees, and the unit only goes on here from 6 o'clock in the morning and goes off at the end of the day, 10 o'clock in this case. So now let's add the room temperature. So we can see that when the unit switched on, and we can see the temperature starts building up. Temperature is building up, and it's reaching its set point, and after it's switched off over here, you can see the temperature starts going down again. Now we're going to add into the mix, let's add the refrigerant, so the liquid pipe and the gas pipe. And we'll do another thing, we'll click and drag to zoom just on this time so we can see it better. And here we go. We can see from the time when it kicks in, we can see what happens with the refrigerant. We can see the temperature of the refrigerant building up. We can even see over here at some point, we see over here we have a defrost. So we can see the defrost cycle where the temperature of the refrigerant drops down, finishes the defrost and goes back up. We see the room temperature is achieved and the unit is performing. Now we will add to the mix the expansion valve opening as well. Now because the scale of the expansion valve is in large numbers, we will click over here to move it. The graph of the expansion valve is on the right. So we have two graphs in one page. Here we go, we just moved it. So back we have on the left we have the temperature, and on the right we have the opening of the expansion valve. And we can see over here the expansion valve opening, how it works together with the temperature changes of the refrigerant. In the unit, refrigerant in and refrigerant out. When there's no demand, it will go low, and then the expansion valve will open more or do the defrost. We can see the whole cycle right over here. So there's other service checker parameters that we can add in here. This is the indoor unit parameters. We look at the specific indoor unit. We can look at any one of the units, and we can also look at the outdoor unit. Here we're going to also see that we have some information about the unit here at the top. We have indoor unit information, so we can click here and we can have some notes that we add. We can have attachments. We can view attachments. So for example, if we're going to view the attachment here, we're going to see the floor plan on that floor, but we can have any attachments we need to have for this site. Here on the right side, we have we can see the site temperature, so that's the outdoor temperature, reading from the outdoor unit. We have the room temperature, we have the set point and the mode, so we can actually switch over here the unit on and off from this page and change the mode. So while we are monitoring a unit, we can perform changes from this point. Here we can add to the graph if we want the site temperature, for example. We can add alerts, so if there are alerts, it will show the alerts with a red dot right over here. Also, very important, we have over here an option to export the data of that time of the whole system into a CSV file. So we click over here and we select which data we want to export. We can export all the unit parameters, or selected unit parameters, or a system parameters, not just the unit, the whole system, either the whole or selected. And we can select the parts what we want from here, and then it will download a Excel file. So in a nutshell, this is unit diagnostics, which we looked at the moment, and one of the indoor units. We can go on an outdoor unit and do the same thing, and then show all the different service checker parameters we want to show. As we can see here, there's loads of outdoor unit service checker parameters which we can look at a very similar way. Thank you for watching. Hope this one helps. Please keep watching some other videos which explain the other details in more depth.